Oh, fuck me, what a shot that was.
Did you get the ghost hawk?
Yeah, I killed one person on it. I didn't actually destroy the ghost hawk, but did a bit of damage to it. It's flying off now. This is highlights from a single round of King of the Hill Infantry Only. I'm playing on the MGT Malden server. In this round I'm using the APDS Lynx. That's the Lynx with the Arma piercing rounds. In King of the Hill it takes quite a while before you can unlock a decent scope for that gun, and I've got an MOS, I think it's an MOS, I've forgotten now actually. I've got a reasonably decent scope on it. Not ideal for the long range that the Lynx is capable of, but the Lynx is not really designed for shooting people, it's really designed for taking out vehicles. And I take out a few vehicles in this round.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. He's quite far away.
Yeah, he's flying off to the west.
Yeah, he's leaving.
They've all jumped out, something got them. Oh, there's no way! I shot him with the Lynx. I thought I missed, but apparently not.
Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I think that heli must have already taken a bit of damage.
Noodle. What is he doing flying around down there? One numpty.
He's going down.
See, I may have hit that helicopter a couple of times, but my friends in the friendly Ghost Hawk are actually shooting it as well.
Oh, he's managed to get the...
Yeah, I got some points for destroying the vehicle there, so definitely did a bit of damage. But yeah, quite often I switch between the scope and the iron sight, as the scope I'm using doesn't have like a close range optic on it, it's long range only, so for close range targets I'll take the sight off. Sometimes I'll take the sight off before getting in a car or something like that in case I have to get out and shoot a close range target quickly. Usually if you're going to take out a long range target you've got more time to line up the shot, so I'll use the iron sight most of the time. Actually hit a guy there, you could just about see the blood, and you definitely saw the blood off the second guy there, so shot two people while they're in the heli.
Let it flow.
Unfortunately missed, trying to use the third person crosshair there. The third person crosshair is not that accurate, especially for a shot like that. Got to be careful I don't blow up my own vehicle by shooting it as well with this Lynx. But I've got a couple of people shooting at me here, I'm trying to get one of them, but I must have just missed on that second shot, that was a shame. I've got to heal again, got away with it last time, so let's try it again, and unfortunately I got shot. I think I got shot through the car.
I tagged him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my mates are flying around in a Ghost Hawk, as I said.
I want to hear that shit.
Got revived after being killed back there, and I'm making my way back up onto this hill.
I'm reviving Muttley.
Oh, it's like, just wait. I've got no ammo though.
Oh.
Happened to notice that guy. Could have changed to the long range scope, but I was pretty confident I'd get him with the eyesight because he wasn't moving that much. Okay, yeah, this hill overlooking the AO is not that far, but you do often get people up here. You've got a good view of almost all the towers, especially if I had gone further to my right, just over the crest of the hill. But it's me and a few friendlies on top of this hill. We're making sure there's no enemies up here. There's been quite a few enemies up here so far.
Go on, let's get back in the same turn. Let's respawn.
There was a gun with a car with a mounted gun on the top. He was shooting helicopters that went past, and he spotted us all up on this hill and started shooting at us, so thought I'd try and take him out. Did get a bit of a lucky shot there and did actually get hit. Surprised I didn't get, surprised I wasn't killed when I got hit by that gun there. Must have just clipped my arm or something.
Okay.
Anyway, back onto the hill to watch these guys on the towers. I'm trying to shoot him through the side of the tower there. The APDS Lynx will go through, and if I hit him it should be a one-hit kill, I'm pretty sure.
Who's flying?
Haven't moved that far yet. Still quite a few people in these towers I can get.
It's gonna come under us in a minute, Mackenzie. It's coming under us now. If you...
Right, there's a dead friendly down here, but I've just heard gunshots from within the rock. I think there's an enemy actually in the rock. Don't have the medic perk at the moment, as I'm equipped for close range sniping here.
Heli's gone to base.
See that other friendly on top of the hill, he's like, where the hell is this enemy? But I'm pretty sure he's glitched in the rock. Luckily though, he can't actually shoot through the rock, which is nice.
Enemy there.
It's too
I
late.
love your video, sexy. I love your video.
Thank you, sir. Oh, tried to no-scope the enemy, which I saw just as I was talking to that guy in the direct chat. But luckily the friendlies with me got him and revived me. So, I'm still messing around on top of this hill. Just heard an enemy car. Trying to shoot the guy out of the car as he's driving. But I've missed. The Lynx is so powerful, it just blew the whole car up after a few shots. This thing is seriously good against vehicles. It's probably the best weapon for shooting helicopters as well, even though you can't destroy the helicopters in like one hit like you can with an RPG. Even if you do a bit of damage to the helicopters, they generally fly off straight away. But unfortunately, this enemy Ghost Hawk got me. Okay, back to the spawn. On my way back in, I've just noticed an enemy heli flying over our spawn. I can just rearm all my bullets, as I haven't even left the spawn yet anyway. Oh, fuck me, what a shot that was.
Did you get the Ghost Hawk?
Yeah, I killed one person on it. I didn't actually destroy the Ghost Hawk, but did a bit of damage to it. It's flying off now. Probably realised he's too close to the spawn and flew off anyway. Well, I've gone into the area of operations. I've just come in on the far right as I approach and heard gunfire come from this hill over here where I'm looking, and the helicopter's actually just landed there to pick up the dude that was shooting, so try and get him.
Oh, we got, yeah.
Left.
I got no range left.
Okay, managed to get one guy, took a few more shots of the heli. Could have done a lot of damage if I got it, but as it flew off, it's just too difficult to hit. Leading the shot, I would have just wasted quite a lot of ammo. Thought I'd just leave it for now and make my way into the AO on foot.
Where's the standard thing?
I need that rocket launch because I can get out before you've even touched it.
And notice this guy here, he's looking up the hill and didn't notice me, luckily. Using the ghillie suit at the moment. This ghillie suit's not exactly the right colour for this grassy hill I'm on now, but it was pretty good for the rocks.
See him?
No.
And yeah, another lucky shot. If we have a look at that again, actually shot him through the chimney of the building there.
No.
Lynx is so good, just goes through anything. Almost anything. Still a few cobbled stone walls and things like that it won't shoot through. And yeah, got jumped out of the heli a bit too early there, unfortunately.
GM. What about the PCML? What's that?
As you can see, the ghillie suit's highly effective. This gun is so loud, people will be able to hear me from miles away. There's probably multiple enemies looking straight in my direction trying to figure out where I am, but ghillie suit's just too good.
Definitely easy.
Get nice and high. Let's see if we can get the advantage on this Ghost Hawk for once.
Ooh, rocket come in. I'm pretty sure that's someone trying to shoot me. They're just going for the sound. I'm moving around a little bit, but not that much. Just sort of getting closer to Tower 1 generally. Heard a bit of gunfire come from here, so I'm trying to find where they are. I'm hoping I'm going to see them in the tower actually, because I can shoot them through the wall of the tower quite easily. But just noticed someone walking right close to me on the hill, so I've removed the long range scopes. I'm probably going to need the iron sight to get him at this close range. He was right there, but I can't see him now.
I have 200 rounds.
Right, I can hear shooting very close.
Blast the zone.
Oh no, he's on that
Got him with a
side.
second shot. You can see the front part of the iron sight moves around quite a lot in comparison to the rear of the iron sight. That's to sort of simulate a really heavy long gun.
It's in reverse.
Gives you the effect of the front iron sight floating around all over the place, but you give it a second and it should steady. Depending on how long it takes to steady will depend on how fatigued you are at that point of time. At that point in time. Close enough to no scope, and look at that blood splatter. Lynx APDS just does serious damage, and actually got kills for a helicopter that shot at earlier. Can't remember exactly how long ago it was, but he's probably crashed or something like that, and it counts as me getting the kill, because I did quite a lot of damage to the heli earlier on, but it definitely had been a few minutes since I'd shot it. But anyway, I got taken out not too long after that, unfortunately, and on my way back into the AO, just noticed this guy up on the hill. Pretty easy shot there, even stood up. And I'm going to see what I can see from this part of the hill. Let's put the long range scope back on. I've just noticed an enemy, and just at the wrong time to have that scope on there. So I've now got to try and shoot him with a long range scope. I could try and run away, but I'm thinking, let's just try and get him with a long range scope. But I can't see him, it's not going well now. Definitely having trouble there, but yeah, really lucky to get away with that one actually. If we have a look at that again, just clipped his head. I was so close to missing. And sliding down the hill there.
Behind you.
But luckily there's friendly nearby, he's going to revive me. I can actually see on the GPS mini-map there's indicators showing there's an enemy quite close. Those enemy indicators are not updated very often though, so you'll have to have not moved for a long time to still be there. I don't think they're particularly accurate either, but I'm looking to see where it is, and I've just spotted a guy.
Goose. Oh, that's different.
Enemy really close to us, ignoring me and this other friendly up here for some reason. And yeah, good opportunity to blast him in the head with the Lynx APDS. That would have annihilated his skull. Anyway, getting towards the end of the round now, back on my way into AO, and had an unfortunate accident there. I was looking behind me because I heard some gunshots, and then ended up crashing, put myself straight in the sights of this guy that's shooting our road. And yeah, I've got no way of escaping. I thought I'll try and shoot him back, but I absolutely cannot see him at all whatsoever. He's up in those rocks somewhere, really hard to spot, but didn't get killed, but it pinned me down right until the end of the round, so I couldn't get back into the AO to get any further kills, unfortunately. But yeah, still pretty good round. APDS Lynx is a lot of fun, and can actually be permanently bought now in V12. Originally it was high rent only, but it can actually be bought now, but it's $300,000, so it's not cheap. Still great weapon, great fun to use, highly effective, probably the best way of taking out vehicles, especially helicopters and things like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, hopefully I'll see you next time. Take it easy.
On that gun.
Yeah, you were doing alright.